to The Real Deal, a video series that tackles your questions and common misconceptions about the real estate market here in Lake County, California. I'm Faylen Silva, and today I'm talking to buyers and sellers about contingency. What's contingency? Let's chat about it. So there are 3 contingencies that are automatically built into a purchase agreement. And they're like a little insurance policy for a buyer to make sure that they have time to do their due diligence and make sure that they really want to proceed with purchasing the home. So those 3 contingencies are inspection, loan, and appraisal. And they all have a time frame in which they need to be performed by. So inspection and appraisal contingencies are to be done within the first 17 days of the contract. So that means that the buyer does all of their inspecting and all of their due diligence, fully understanding the big picture of the home within the first 17 days. Additionally, having the appraisal performed and reviewing the value that it comes in at. So at 17 days, the buyer needs to remove those contingencies in writing and basically approve that they accept the home and the condition that the home is in. And then at 21 days, the loan contingency is due. And so the lender will have been working with the buyer to get the loan approved at that point. So by 21 days, all contingencies are to be removed in writing. The buyer accepts the home and the seller knows that the buyer is proceeding with the purchase. Something to note about the contingency timeframes. 17 and 21 days are what is automatically built into the purchase agreement. If you find yourself in a position where you need to be a little bit more aggressive with your offer, for example, maybe there's a competing offer on the table, you could certainly reduce those time frames in order to look a little bit more appealing to the seller. There are other contingencies that can be added to a purchase agreement in addition to the 3 that I previously discussed. For example, if you're a buyer and you need to sell your primary residence in order to make your next purchase, you're going to want to put that contingency in place to protect yourself. Or if you're a seller and you need to purchase a home in order to sell your home, you're going to want to make sure you have that contingency in place so you don't end up homeless. So there certainly are other contingencies that can be added, but the 3 that I discussed, inspection, loan, and appraisal, are the primary contingencies that we see in everyday purchase agreements. So I hope that you have found this information helpful. If you have any questions for me, you can reach out to me on my website, liveinlakecounty.com. And thank you for watching.